to the Relentless RC Studio. We have been away for a while, and I apologize for that, but we are back, ready to bring you some exciting videos on some exciting products, this being one of them. So this is the newly redesigned Axial SCX10 Deadbolt Edition. Now I know this truck's been out a long time. I've just been able to get this into studio recently, so I want to talk a little bit about it. It is an SCX10. For all you guys out there who are already into the hobby, you already know what you're getting, right? So we're just going to go over the major things that they've changed to make this truck really cool. And I am going to touch on some features that I like for those of you who've never seen it before. Chances are if you've been in the hobby, you've already seen it. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So what we have here is the Axial SCX10 Deadbolt Edition. This truck is a pretty standard SCX10, right? So it does have the AE5, the new AE5 with drag brake ESC. It has the Metal Gear, you know, all the new Tactic. Axial's been using a lot of Tactic products for electronics in their trucks lately. So this has the Tactic receiver, the Tactic remote, the Tactic Metal Gear servo. Overall, just a good product. So let's go ahead and break this bad boy out of the box. Now, I'm not sure which way we're facing, which way it's going to come out, but all right, so it's going to come out that way. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, your Axial SCX10 Deadbolt. Definitely an awesome looking truck. I'll be honest, guys, this is the first time I've seen it in person. Wow, I mean, the color, this camera view isn't going to do the color any justice, but it's really nice looking. So let's go ahead and get this thing. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We just had to take a pause so we could get it completely out of the box. They zip tie these things in. So as I was saying, I mean, honestly, the green, unbelievably cool. I love the light bar up top. I think that's awesome. I love the detail on the interior. In a couple minutes, we'll get you guys some close-ups of some of this. But I mean, ultimately, guys, it's an SCX10, okay? I mean, that's ideally what it is. You guys know what you're getting. For those of you who are new to the hobby, you've still seen a million videos on an SCX10. I do like the upgraded AE5. I think that is an awesome ESC. I do like the Metal Gear servo and a couple other things, but love the body. So typically with Axial, as always, you're going to get one of these awesome instruction booklets, and for some reason they try to sell a lot of rockets while they're selling RC cars. I'm confused by that, but every one of these I've done a video on, and you guys have seen plenty of my videos, and we've got this little flyer for a rocket ship in there, like we're gonna, oh yeah, rocket ship time. But anyways, there's your paperwork. Throw that aside. Probably you'll never open that, just being real. Another bunch of really garbage. I don't understand why they have such an abundance of parts at their manufacturing department that they just throw a bunch in. I mean, ultimately, at this point in the hobby, I feel like when something breaks, guys, we upgrade it, right? I mean, that's what we do. So if it breaks, you're going to get something better so it doesn't break again. So, but, I mean, okay, you got a couple markers for course markers for if you want to set up a crawling track outside. A couple new heads for your drivers in case you decide you want your driver to be a skeleton or like a motocross rider. Again, probably you'll never open this. And then you have your Tactic remote. I do like these. I do have a couple of these laying around here in the studio. I like these, honestly. I think the Tactic remote is kind of cool. It's got a small wheel. Very easy to maneuver. It's actually easy to do one-handed for those of you guys who do filming and stuff while you're driving. So cool remote. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take the shell off and talk about what's inside. So couple positives, couple negatives. Now if you guys can see on this truck, I will say it again, I hate where the battery mounts. Hate this. This is not good for me. I don't like rear-mounted batteries on RC cars, and that really is just because I feel, again, the weight needs to be to the front of the vehicle to help you climb. So, not a fan that they did that, just wholeheartedly being honest. Other than that, I mean, the 27-turn stock brush motor, great product. AE5, again, awesome. The new Tactic Metal Gear Servo. I'm not a fan of it, I'll be honest. I feel like the torque and the speed is very slow on it. However, I will say that it's an upgrade from what Axial used to do because, again, it is metal geared. So that's exciting. That's pretty cool. Other than that, plastic everywhere. Plastic arms, plastic drive shafts, plastic rock sliders, plastic axles. It's basically plastic. Axial makes a great product. This is a good product. Being honest though, I feel like it's time for them to step their game up, change this up a little bit, bring out something a little bit new and fresh because there's other companies making better products for the same price point. I mean, this one is a little bit cheaper. I believe this one's only $300 compared to a lot of the SCX10s, which range from $299 all the way up to $399. I know you can get the Dodge Ram Power Wagon in there for about $359. I know some of the Jeeps are upward of $399. So this one's $299. So it's kind of like the base start model. And overall, it's a great product for what you're getting. Some decent bumper in the front, no rear bumper. The actual light buckets. If we want to go ahead and get a close up of this body, I'll kind of explain some of the cooler things I like. Obviously the light bar here actually is a light bar. There's actually the ability to plug lights in behind here, which I do like. So that's cool. We'll turn it around so you can get a better look. The detailed interior with the driver, big fan of. I mean, honestly, I like, the seats with the Sparco seat belts, the navigation system on the inside. I like the fuel cell in the back. I think that just adds to the scale realism. The hood is nice, that matte black finish on the hood. Overall, guys, I just think it is a pretty cool product. Like I said, I feel like Axial could be stepping their game up at this juncture. But, I mean, this for a beginner base model, really just starting off crawler, I think it's a pretty awesome jump into the hobby. So if this is going to be your first truck, by all means, jump on it for $300. Even if you're an experienced guy like myself and you kind of just want something to screw around with, like, it'll be fun. Like I said, I just feel like the rear mounted battery I'm not a fan of, and the fact that I just feel like they need to kind of step their game up. I mean, you got to remember, for $400 there's a lot of stuff on the market now, between the Vitara Ascender, the shorter wheelbase Vitara Ascender, the Trailfinder 2, the SV shorter wheelbase SWB Trailfinder 2, the Dingo. I mean, there's so many trail trucks out there now that I just feel like maybe they should kind of take some advice and start with something a little bit more able from the jump. So that's all I got for you today, guys. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. If you are not already subscribing to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Number one, I love the support. Number two, we're always doing some cool stuff with great trucks. We're working on building a U4 track outside, along with the crawling tracks, that we can actually take these products right after the reviews, right outside, and show you what they're made of. We got a lot of cool videos coming up and some cool extras for RC that we're going to do some reviews on. Some sound kits and some tools and some great things. So please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll get the update every time we do something new. Thank you again for watching. My name is Ryan from the Relentless RC Studio. Have a great day.